Welcome. Today we are going to go bourbon hunting in Maryland. 3 local liquor stores right across the water from me in Virginia. Going to go see what type of bourbon they have for us today. But more importantly, today I am doing my first giveaway. Today I'm going to give away to one of my lucky subscribers a Weller 107. These bottles are absolutely fantastic. So how you're going to enter is you need to be a subscriber, and also in the comments section, leave in all caps Watson. I'll put it up here, spelling that way you know how to spell it. The cutoff, probably going to do sometime a week after here, but I'll also leave the date somewhere in the video here for you. Additionally, if you want to hit the like button, it's not a requirement. If you get to the end of this video and you enjoy it, please hit the like button. It helps me know if you enjoy this type of content and how, if I should do it going forward. But without further ado, let's get into the video. First stop is BK Millers and Meats in Clinton, Maryland. They have one of the better store pick selections in this part of Maryland. They got a really good deal right now on all 3 of these: the Bullet, the Knob Creek, and the Jack, all $40. Like that, especially that Knob Creek. It's a good Knob Creek. It tastes like Snicker bars to me. $40, that's a killer. Same thing with this Elijah Craig here. $69. That's $10 cheaper than almost any other place I've seen for a store pick. Really great prices. A couple other things here you could pick from. I got a Heaven's Door here. They're sourced from Dickel. These can be hit or miss. I haven't tried theirs yet, so I can't really give you any opinions on it. They got New Riff, Starlight, and then here are the makers. You guys need to go now and get, they have 3 of them, but this makers with their address label on it, on the right here, it is probably a top 3 makers for me. And then this one on the far left is also a really good makers, both worth the price. This is where they keep some of the more allocated products. Still got the B batch of Elijah Craig. A couple weeks ago they had a Murray Hill Club for $75 down here. I'm regretting myself not buying that. That is an absolute killer deal. I think that's like $40 lower than what they charge in Virginia. Several scotches that I need to brush up on. Got a couple new riffs here, and this new Bardstown gift set I've been seeing. Looks like I got all their Origin products plus a White Dog. I thought those would be fun to blind together. They'd probably make a good Christmas gift. Here's the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. Great product. Everyone should have it on their shelf. And then this price here is, I just couldn't believe when I first saw it. $50 for the small batch select. I'm pretty sure that's like $20 lower than what they charge in Virginia. That is an absolute wild price. If you don't have one, this is the place to come and grab one. All the Basil Haydens. Haven't bought any yet. I can't justify the prices. You got the new 10-year here on the left. It is tempting, it's age stated, but at $80, I don't think I can take the gamble. And then also, this is some of the best prices I've seen on Michter's. All the standard shelfers, $40. Again, I think in Virginia that's like $15 higher. Just great prices on all those. And then for all you turkey fans, here's Canton Nelson F. Picks from that section of turkey are coveted. And then up top, we got the Jefferson's Tropics. I've been hearing some rumblings on this, but again, it's another product that it's just hard for me to justify. And then, oh my gosh, they're killing me here. These price on these Rocket Tops, I have never seen it lower. I don't own a Rocket Top. If you guys in the comments, if you had a Rocket Top, let me know which one I should get. I think I'm gonna go back and get one of these, but I'm not sure which one I'll get. But for the price, man, maybe I'll get both of them. It's hard to beat. Got a couple makers here. I don't see any slam dunks though. A little Knob Creek 12 here. I know some people said in the comments that it's impossible to find in their state, but here in Maryland, they're almost in every store. This bottle caught my eye. I don't know if it's good or bad or what, but that's an interesting design and it definitely catches your eye on the shelf. Little Granddad 114. Another bottle people should have on their shelf if they don't have one. Good price on the very old Barton. Got the new Wild Turkey label here. I don't really have a price between the two labels. I know some people are fanatics about certain labels and whatnot. Here, the High West. I've always looked for pre-2017 bottles if I can find them. That's when they ran out of the Barton juice. Here's a Sagamore pick for the area. I've seen more of these picks coming out lately. And then here's some more Scotch and also some Crown Royal. I'm not the biggest Crown Royal fan, but if you are, you should come here. They had more variations than I've seen in almost any store. And here was the find of the day. BK just dropped their store pick Blanton's bottle. They get these one a year, and I was so excited to grab it. All right, BK's was a success. I was able to grab the Blanton store pick. This is the best Blanton's I've ever had. I've had several of the normal single barrels. I've also had a couple store picks, and the oak on this is absolutely bonkers. I just have never gotten this much oak on a Blanton's pick, and I am so excited to own this. I will say, though, these sold out in a day, so by the time this video gets recorded and uploaded, the bottles are going to be gone. So don't call BK's because it's just, they're not there anymore. But if you want to get it next year, BK's gets these once a year. And how you find out about it is to join their bourbon club. So you can go in, you get a little card with your own number, you leave your email address, and when they get picks, they send the whole group an email, and then you know it's in the store. You can come by what day they're going to drop it. So getting a membership card, going over and getting it is the best way to find out about these and to be able to get them next time they have them. BK is how they handle their allocation. What they do is they save it up throughout the year. That'd be the Four Roses LVs, the birthday bourbons, the Buffalo Trees Antique Collections, Pappies, things like that. They save them, and at the end of the year, and then they go down their top customers by spend. So they'll call the first guy, he can go in, pick what bottle he wants, and then they just kind of go down the list until all the bottles are gone. The second way you can get them is BK's does an annual charity auction at the end of the year. They take half of their allocated products and they put them in the auction. So say you wanted an E.H. Taylor vertical, Weller vertical, things like that. They'll put them in the auction, and the great thing about it is they use the funds from this to support local charities in the community, giving back. It's just a great store that they're willing to take their allocation and give it back to the community. And also, if you're a person who is comfortable spending on secondary for bottles, this is a great way to do it. The money is going towards the community instead of just, into a liquor store's pocket. So if that's something you're interested in, I highly recommend running in, becoming a member, getting on their listserv so you can hear about the auctions at the end of the year. But overall, I would highly recommend everyone to go over to BK's. I drive across the river to the store. The staff is just super friendly. I love Joe, the manager, Colt, all the guys in the whiskey section. They just run a great job. They do great pricing, great allocation, and they're just super friendly each time I go in. All right, on to the next one. And next stop is S&W over in Temple Hills, Maryland. They have a good selection of barrel products here, but one of the bottles is the Barrel Amburana. If you have not had an Amburana product, I highly recommend running out and grabbing that barrel product. It is the best Amburana product I've had. Here's a great price on the Knob Creek 12, $50. That is absolutely unbeatable. I'm pretty sure in Virginia it's maybe $20 more than that, $15 more. Just crazy to see. They're charging only $40 for the Penelope Rose Cast finish. I haven't had it yet, but that thing normally goes for $60, so that is a steal if that's a product you enjoy. And then we're coming into their current store picks. Probably the best one on the shelf here is the Maker's product. It's a pretty good Maker's product. And I have to say the Heaven's Door, that is the best Heaven's Door I have tasted. Most Heaven's Door I get that Dickel note, and this one I didn't get any of the Dickel note. All right, so that was S&W's. Kevin runs a great store there. Great prices, great selection. There are so many bottles I could have gotten. I'm trying to be diligent and choosy, but man, there were a lot of good bottles. Their picks are always sought after. They sell out pretty quickly normally. He has an app that is super useful. I'll put in the link in the info here. You can download it if you want, but it has inventory of all his bottles. He'll drop them on there when the picks come in. It's a super convenient app because you can make your purchases on your couch at home, looking through the inventory prices, and then come here later and pick them all up. So while I was here, Kevin did let me know that one of their next picks coming in is a Buffalo Trace store pick. I think they won't have come out by the time this video is edited and released. He says, I think it's going to take a couple weeks. They're still going through the distributor. Those will sell out quicker when they get in. So download the app and stay in touch because I bet you that pick is going to be absolutely fantastic. All right, now off to the final store. Hey, last store we visited today is Esquire Liquors. Here are a couple of their store picks. Of the store picks, I'd highly recommend you grabbing the Bare Knuckle Bourbon. They do not make this anymore. They are out of the barrels at the warehouse. These are sourced MGP juice, and these are some of the best cast strength MPG juice they have out there. Got a couple of the Widow Jane products here. Personally not a fan, I can't justify the price on it. They also have a tequila finished in a 1792 barrel and the new Birmingham barrel proof B batch. So up top is where they store a lot of their more expensive products. I don't typically look up here. These are typically a little bit out of my price range, so I just half the time don't even look up this high. So these are the bottles that Esquire has allocated for their monthly raffle. How it works is you spend X number of dollars in bourbon, which gets you X number of tickets, and at the end of the month they randomly draw tickets for the bottles. It's a good way to reward those customers who may not be your top spenders, but you still want to let them have a chance for an allocated bottle. Rebel 10, that's a bottle I've been wanting to try at a bar. Tempting, $100 for a 10-year age product. Goes on par for value, but it's just something I want to try before I spend for it. Here's Disco 11, the newest discovery for disco. If you haven't gotten it yet, highly recommend running out, grabbing it, and buying it. It is the best discovery I've had in a long time. So that was Esquire, another store that just has a great selection and also very reasonable prices. A lot of that stuff I know is really hard to get in other states and other places, and they have just really good prices on them. I know Esquire, so they have a couple of picks coming in. I know they have an Old Forester pick coming in. I'm not sure exactly the time on that, but I'll leave a description for this company down below for a way to contact or stay in touch with them if you're interested in that Old Forester barrel pick. And then they also have a whistle pig pick coming in. So how they handle allocation, they have a couple different ways here, just because every customer is different. They do a drop system where they release some bottles on certain days of the month, and first come, first serve. They also have loyalty points, so if you're the top customer in that month, they go down the list for the top 10, and you get to pick a bottle from a list they have. And then they also do a raffle system where if you spend X number of dollars, you get X number of raffle tickets, and then at the end of the month, they pull those out to give people opportunities to buy bottles. So there's a bunch of different ways to help, a bunch of different types of consumers. Overall, it's another store you should check out. Great pricing, great selection, and then the manager who's running it is also just super friendly. That is my bourbon hunt with these 3 stores in Maryland. 3 stores you should stop at if you're ever in this area. But if you're enjoying this hunting video, make sure to check out this video or this one. And until next time, cheers.